All right. Good evening, London families, and welcome to our 2020-2021 virtual curriculum night. Some of you may have never seen or met me. I'm Anastasia Netzel, your new building principal. If you are viewing this, you have accessed our curriculum night agenda and are ready to roll. To say that we have been through a lot this year would be an understatement. This year has been very different for all of us and has led to many challenges we've never faced in the past. I catch myself often saying, I wish this, I wish that for this school year. However, what always gets me back on track is remembering my wish to be part of this London community and how it just came true 5 months ago. I'm very happy to be here. For that, I'm exceptionally grateful. Despite any hardships that this pandemic has brought upon us, I cannot be more blessed than to have the support of our London staff and London families. I have come to the realization that our staff will do anything to ensure our students are successful, advocate for them, give up their time in order to support their classes. At the same time, I've been very fortunate to work with families as well. I have been met with kindness, patience, and gratitude as we work together to support each other. I truly hope in moving forward, I can mirror the support I have received and live up to the standards that my students, teachers, and families have set for themselves. I would like to take this opportunity this evening to thank District 21 and the Board of Education for their guidance, their support, and faith in me as an educator. I would like to thank our London staff for their flexibility and perseverance through this startup process. And again, I would like to thank all London families for their steadfast support of their students. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to introduce our Dean of Students, Mrs. Jennifer Salzman.
Hi, London families. I'm very excited to be the Dean of Students this year. Although I'm new to this role, I'm certainly not new to London. For over 20 years, I've been lucky enough to call London my home. Here, your students are surrounded by a staff that cares deeply and wants nothing but the best for them. I want to approach my new role with a positive mindset, often asking, how can I help? My hope is to utilize my experience as a teacher and a parent to help students as well as their families navigate middle school, especially during these uncertain times. Please don't hesitate to reach out with a question, problem, or concern. I'm here to help and happy to do so. Have a good evening.
Thank you so much, Jennifer. At this time, I'd like to invite our social work staff as well as school psychologists to introduce themselves.
Good evening. My name is Jeremy Holtmeyer. I'm the school psychologist here at Jack London Middle School. I work with all grades as well as our educational life skills program.
Hola familias de London Middle School, yo me llamo Carla Martínez y soy la trabajadora social de London. Good evening, my name is Megan Kenny. I'm one of the school social workers at London Middle School.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Stevens and I am another social worker at London Middle School, and we have a breakout session for each grade that we are happy to have you join, and we'll talk a little bit more about what our role is and what we do and how we support you and how we support our students.
Thank you so much, team. We're really looking forward to that breakout session where our student support team will outline the different supports we have for families and students, both now virtually as well as in person in the future. As many of you know, we have just completed testing and hope to use this information to plan instruction accordingly. Throughout this evening, you will hear from our teaching staff on how to support your student in their learning from home and what to expect academically and how to reach out with any questions you might have. This evening's agenda is outlined in several different sessions with different opportunities in between each session. Moving forward from this introduction, 6th, 7th grade, as well as 8th grade, and 2 exploratory sessions will be offered. Please utilize the Google links outlined in the menu I have sent both on Tuesday and today to join those sessions. Additionally, there are videos on PowerSchool as well as a virtual tour for you to take a look at this evening, as well as the breakout sessions that our social work staff is offering. We would like to invite you to take a look at all of these opportunities as we want to further engage our relationship between home and school and how we can support our students. We know here at London and in District 21 that this is a partnership, and we heavily rely on our parents and guardians to help prepare our students to the best of our ability for their futures. As I mentioned again, please reference that document to navigate this evening's offerings. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you again for everything you do. Please feel free to reach out to the office or directly to myself with any additional questions. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy our evening.